The movie Vera, it's about a teenager who is an aspiring fashion designer, and she expresses her love and through fashion and everything. And somehow, it's the old Hollywood version with the modern twists, the short film and everything. So it talks about identity and the expression, the expressive talks about love for fashion and everything, how it actually impacts people, how fashion is impact really impacts people all over the world.
What role do you play?
Okay, start with you.
What role do you play?
Well, I played no. Well, I play Vera. Vera is it's a very diligent fashion designer because she has her own thing and she is very diligent and she's trying to navigate her experience as a fashion designer and everything. Because to me personally in real life, because I have a fascination with fashion and all that, because I've been in love with fashion for a very long time since I was a little girl and all that. So I would play fashion games on my phone. Like I used to do that as a kid, and and it really inspires me, because I'm a fan of like modern and vintage, old Hollywood, and I really love the idea of fashion because it actually impacts people. How does it feel to be involved with fashion? Like fashion is just giving you the ideas. Like it helps you to be creative, and it helps you to have the impact of your life. So that is the impact of this movie that I actually created. So yeah, got well, I got this inspiration. So I got this idea like it's a it's an old Hollywood twist with a modern twist. So I actually wanted to create that scene. Like I really got this piece of idea of Sabrina, which is an Audrey Hepburn film, and I really got this idea. I really got the idea from it, and there's some no films that I really got inspired is Sabrina and everything because I actually love fashion and everything. And also, like I got this some idea from Miss Harris Goes to Paris, which is Leslie Manville film, and it was really inspiring. And I really enjoyed my fashion icon, my favorite fashion icon. Well, one of my favorite fashion designer is actually Vivienne Westwood, and I love the idea of her fashion. Like it's giving the Victorian era fashion, like all that, and I really love the fashion because it's so creative. Because you can't tell how much I am deeply fond of actually her fashion and everything. And also, my fashion icon of all time is actually Diane Keaton, the one and only, the late great Diane Keaton. And I grew up loving her fashion because of her suit and everything. I used to think that, oh my God, let me just like her. Like I want to wear suits like her. And she had this sense of she had this she actually understood the assignment of fashion and all that. Like she was and she will be forever be my fashion icon. Yeah, and also Shelley Duvall and her
Mm.
eyelashes perfectly make sense because I just love her. 'Cause I just actually love her fashion and everything. And she was the actor who starred in The Shining, which was a horror film and all that. But despite an actress, that she was actually a fashion icon and all of it. So Yeah, because if I was in the fashion industry, I would likely to be a runway model or just do some photograph to work as a photography model and all that. Yeah. When I go home is about it's about an Irish Niger girl who has a fond of the Irish culture and everything. And when she sits at the staircase and she calls someone like telling the person like don't like she's like um I have other things to do, like I will talk to you later. And because I play the Irish character who has a deep fond of the Irish culture and everything. So she doesn't just celebrate the Irish culture; she celebrates the Irish in her and everything. I decided to write when I go home. So the movie when I go home, it has the title of the name. When I go home, it's an Irish song, that is owned by the Shamrock, which is an Irish band, I guess. So, and I think it's to inspire all the Irish people, to honor the Irish people, even people who are legally Irish, culturally Irish, and a lot of people who loves Ireland, people who are hypnophiles, like somebody who actually loves Ireland and everything. So that is the reason why I decided to create movie the When I Go Home theme, because I love the song so much, and I I've always been obsessed with the Irish culture, like for not that long ago, but not that long ago. But there's one Irish movie that really liked me to be like get in touch with the Irish culture is actually the Northern People and the Dairy Girls, which is an Irish funny it's an Irish comedy show, a TV series. So yeah, because I would say like I'm a proud hypnophan. I'm the person that who is obsessed with the Irish culture and everything. So yes, yeah, like it was fun. I actually enjoyed it. It was such a fun thing to do. So when I was dancing when I was dancing to the song, when I go home, and it really gave me goosebumps, and I was willing to do it, and I really wanted to dance. How it's like celebrating the Irish culture through St. Patrick's Day and everything, because Rhoda, so Rhoda, the character I played, is a proud Irish Nigerian girl, and because me and her we are quite the opposite, so I am actually proud of the Irish culture and everything. Like I'm a proud Irish person. Like I would say I am culturally Irish. I am culturally Irish. I'm obsessed with the Irish culture and everything. So yes.